Dragon Ball Super Episode 45 has now officially been released, and today guys we're going to go ahead and dive into the official conversation to see exactly what took place between the original Vegeta, Copy Vegeta, Goku, Pafu, Goten, Trunks, and Jaco. Again guys, this video will contain loads of spoilers, so if you guys haven't seen the episode, go on ahead and check it out, tune in and come back so we can talk more Dragon Ball Super. As you can see right here on the screen, when Vegeta first encountered Copy Vegeta, he asked him, "You transformed to look just like me," and eerily enough, Copy Vegeta replied by saying, "I don't just look like you, I took all of your powers too, so I am the real Vegeta now. You're just an empty shell of mine," and that kind of pissed everyone off because Vegeta especially, he was like, "How can you call me a former shell of myself when you're just a copy of me?" So Vegeta tries to fire off a Galick Gun to try to destroy Copy Vegeta, but in fact it doesn't work because Vegeta doesn't have any more power, and exactly what Vegeta had tried to do, Copy Vegeta mimics and says, "Is this what you were trying to do?" Galick Gun unleashes a Galick Gun, but not directly fired at Vegeta, which was kind of weird, because if Copy Vegeta really wanted to kill him, that was his chance to do so, and then he replied by saying, "Do you get it now? I am the real Vegeta." And upon that, Copy Girl actually told Copy Vegeta now absorb the powers of the remaining ones as well, and the first person he glanced at was Trunks, but he kind of hesitated, so Jaco made the save, causing a distraction which allowed everyone to escape, and once everyone rendezvoused together, Vegeta went on to ask, "So what the hell is going on?" And Pafu said, "I will try to explain further as to what the hell is going on," in which case he does, and we do have a better understanding now exactly what this purple water was, and he goes on to say, "We were attacked by the Superhuman Water," as you guys can see right here, and then Draco came by saying it's a miracle water which increases one's powers hundreds of times over if they drink, and in which case I did have that misconception, as I believe that's exactly what it did, but then Pafu replied by saying there is no such thing as a miracle water, and that's when everyone asked, "So what is the superhuman water?" And he replied by saying the superhuman water is just a name people from other planets selfishly started calling it by. Its real name is Kamisen, I believe that's how you pronounce it, I may be wrong. It's a weapon made by the people of planet Potafu for self-defense. So it's essentially a weapon, and then he goes on to explain to saying, "We were weak, so we developed a liquid that can suck the powers of our enemies and neutralize them. It kept the planet safe from invaders. It kept on absorbing the powers of our enemies and made extract copies of them." So essentially, that's exactly what this weapon did. It absorbed the powers of its enemies and gained everything from that, in which case he further explains by saying it absorbed the powers alongside the evil that came with it and developed an evil will of its own. Not only did it perfectly copy one's personality and abilities, it also copied their will to seek more power, so it started absorbing every life form just to increase its own power. Back then, he hesitated for a moment before he tried to absorb Trunks, Vegeta asked, and he said, "Why did he hesitate? The guy only had superhuman water, why did he hesitate?" And then Pafu replied by saying he hesitated because he is a copy of you, he copied your spirit as well. So essentially enough, he copied Vegeta's personality, he copied and retained all of his memories, and that's when they asked, "So what happens to the person who gets their powers absorbed by the superhuman water?" And then Pafu replied by saying their body disappears within 3 to 5 minutes. So essentially, if something or someone doesn't kill the copied version of the host, they will die 3 to 5 minutes. And again, interestingly enough, they send Gotenks out there to try to stop him, and Gotenks comes out there by saying, "Copy guy, Gotenks-sama is going to defeat you," which is really funny because he called himself Gotenks-sama, Lord Gotenks, I suppose. But nevertheless, Vegeta made a quick haste of him, and then just as, he separated their fusion, Goku steps up and says, "Stop, Vegeta, are you trying to kill Goten and Trunks?" And that's when everyone tells Goku that's a fake one. And that's when Goku's like, "Wait a minute, there's two Vegetas. Well, this one here has a weird reddish purple colored Vegeta, and the other one over there is a weird transparent Vegeta, so what the hell's going on?" And Vegeta goes on to say, "Anyways, I will really die unless you kill that guy and defeat him. Furthermore, you need to beat him within the next 3 minutes." And then he goes on ahead to kind of gloat and saying, "But that guy has an exact copy of me, he has the exact powers I do, so I don't think you can do it." He's kind of mocking Goku, saying you can't beat this dude in less than 3 minutes. So Goku's like, "Huh? I don't get what's going on here, but I guess I have to beat this guy, right?" But even while that's happening, Vegeta's doubting him because he's saying, "Listen, he's an exact clone of me. There's no way you can defeat him in less than 3 minutes, so good luck." And that's when Girl tells Copy Vegeta, "You need to absorb Goku's powers," and just like the original Vegeta, Copy Vegeta refuses, and of course saying, "If you get in the way, I won't forgive you," and kills off Copy Girl. The superhuman water is trying to force the clone to follow his orders, and that's when Copy Vegeta killed Copy Girl. And then just as Goku and Copy Vegeta clashed, Goku said, "Does that mean he's gonna fight me with the real power of the real Vegeta?" And then that's when Goku finally towards the end said, "A serious fight to the death against Vegeta. Now that's going to be fun." I love that line so much because he quoted by saying, "A serious fight to the death against Vegeta. Now that's going to be fun." Insinuating again, he really wants to fight Vegeta, especially now that these two are going to fight to the death. I mean, it's pretty evident as to who's going to win here. Although I completely disagree with the way they treated Gotenks in this episode, even though he is a Super Saiyan 3 fusion, they made him seem pathetically weak against Vegeta, although it is supposed to be an exact copy of Vegeta. So some people would argue and say, well, Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks against the base form Vegeta, who would win here? I mean, considering the fact that Vegeta trained with gods, he would decimate Gotenks in a heartbeat, right? So I just felt as if Gotenks needed more time, and if they're going to go ahead and allow Goku to defeat this copy Vegeta in 3 minutes, what does that necessarily mean about the original Vegeta? Because keep in mind, this copy Vegeta is the exact same as the original Vegeta. So if Goku's able to defeat this copy version in less than 3 to 5 minutes, what does that tell you about regular Vegeta? Does that insinuate that Goku can actually defeat the real Vegeta in less than 3 to 5 minutes in a real battle? But what did you guys think of this episode overall? Did you guys enjoy it? Did you guys hate it? What exactly did you guys enjoy about this episode? And what are your overall thoughts on the Superhuman Water having to possess people and take their powers and whatnot? Leave your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching once again, guys. I hope you all enjoyed. Tune in for more, and I'll be seeing you all later. Take it easy, guys. Peace.